Okay, if a retaining wall is farther from the house than twice its height, then it should not have any effect on the foundation, whether that would be a positive thing or a negative thing. You could take a 45-degree angle and come up to the same estimate. That's the way it works out, and that's what I'm taught. That's what I was taught. That's what I learned. This parkway sidewalk is beyond the scope of this inspection, and it really doesn't belong to the client no more than the parkway does. But you can get a fine from it. And a lot of times the city will say, well, you know what, we'll split the cost with you if you'll use our vendor, which basically means that you're paying for it. But, you know, again, this is beyond the scope, but mind you that there's enough movement here. This could be a trip hazard. This could be a trip hazard. And over here, the street curb, it's kind of messed up too. That's my shadow. That could be a trip hazard. Sure could. The water meter for this house, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about your water meter. Water meter's in the parkway in front of the home. The home faces south. Right in here, inside this dial, we got an analog dial. You see the little red sprocket right there? That's a flow indicator. And sometimes it's called a cheater wheel or a cheater paddle. And it's very sensitive. If that's moving, water's moving towards the house. That's not drainage, that's potable, drinkable water. And if that's moving, then you got a leak. Maybe somebody's running the dishwasher, I don't know. Maybe you got a leaky commode flapper, I don't know. Okay, so we come up, and the first exterior faucet, actually the first faucet, closest faucet, if you will, to the water meter is where we take our water pressure. And over here we have the front exterior bib faucet. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Alright, now this bib faucet does not have a vacuum breaker. It should, but it doesn't. Let's turn it on. And it's kind of loose in the wall. And we have about 78 PSI. 78 PSI. How about that? Okay, that's not too much. A lot of people say you can't get too much water pressure. They're really talking about flow, and pressure and flow are related. I get that. But you can get too much pressure. I don't think 85 would really be that dangerous. I'm not encouraging it. So we're going to come all along here. I'm going to hold my breath when I walk through the house. I haven't opened it up enough. Since it's just me here, I'm going to open up the house. But that's another conversation that you probably already saw in a video. That hasn't happened yet. Okay? So I'm going to hold my breath. Exhale. We're in the backyard. And I brought you here because these are your sewer cleanouts. These are your main sewer cleanouts. And it goes that way. Portable sheds are beyond the scope of this inspection. Then this drain, I don't get this. But this drain is presumably, that's for your air conditioning system, because they do make water just like your car does when you pull up to the store, and the water comes out underneath your right front tire, and oh, that's just the air conditioner doing it. Well, that's just the air conditioner doing it. It's okay for them to drain like this. We don't do that much any longer, but there was a time when we did it. But it's kind of curious why it's here, because the air conditioning unit I was wearing a mask. Air conditioning unit's way over there. In fact, I'll put the mask on, I guess. I don't know. And then we got some erosion right in here. We got some erosion. So what's that about? Why is it so far? Why do we have the erosion? I'm more worried about the erosion. It's just a curiosity of why it's located here. But those are your cleanouts. Okay, I'm wearing a mask. That's what a muffled sound is. The air conditioner's all the way in here. Couldn't they just run it out the back wall? Why did they? Oh, snap. Okay, they ran it over here. They ran it over here because it's close to the main drain. And the main drain's going that way, and that's where they were. Alright, okay, this is the back faucet. There's another clean out for the master bathroom. This is the back faucet. And it does have a vacuum breaker. See, the front faucet doesn't have one of these.